Oh snap! I think we live. What's up, y'all? All right, hold on. I'm trying to get this set up right so we can properly get this all done for you. All right. Well, what's up, Oliver? Oliver Cloves up. We're gonna try our luck at building a gaming PC here. What that means to you, though, is that you might find entertainment because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So with that in mind, this is kind of like what we're working with here. Uh, got a webcam, CPU cooler, and everything else. So we have tools, right? Which in theory should be enough. And we got our tower here that we're gonna unbox. Power supply. Honestly, I think we're good. I've more so been hesitating because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So with that in mind, we're just gonna run. So in terms of the tower, this is the guy that we got here. I was gonna unbox everything in front of y'all, but I got a little too excited with this guy. So I already opened it up. With that said, you can still watch as I take everything out. I actually don't know the best way to do this, so we're just gonna dump this guy here. Alright, close. Okay, so I'll get some of this stuff out of here. Oh boy. If the computer or if the stream falls, it's because I knocked it over. I had it on some sort of tripod right now for whatever reason. But, okay, so here's the tower. All ready? Already ready? I'll tell you the brand of it, but like I forgot. So yeah, but this is it. We went with this guy. Yeah, I forgot the brand of it. If I can be completely fair with y'all here, a buddy of mine actually built it out for me, and I just kind of like paid for it, ordered it, and gonna try our luck at building it from here. I might just do all the unboxing because I'm already like panicked. So I think this comes out here, very good. Yeah, that was pretty painless. Okay. So this is not the side that we wanted to take off. It might come in handy later on for us for cable management purposes, but for right now, I don't think we actually even needed to take this off. But we're just gonna keep it loose and off, just to make sure. All right. So then that means that this guy is where we put everything in it. I'm kind of tripped out by this thing because of the fact that, like, all of the components, well, rather all of the plugs, if you would, where everything plugs in at, like USB and things like that, it's at the top of this tower, which I guess can be convenient, but just take this and roll with it. All right, so that's your tower. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Now the fun part begins as to figuring out where everything goes, which I don't know. So hang tight. I'm just gonna keep unboxing stuff and then work our way from there. All right, so this is our processor. Went with Intel. No particular reason other than the fact that I know the brand. Ever since I've been using a computer, like the Intel brand has always been something that I've been aware of. So I went with this guy. If that means anything for you all. Eventually we'll put links in the descriptions, I guess, but there. That is your memory. It's a lot of box for such a small component. I'm excited to see everything else. So this is our motherboard here, which again, I don't know anything about. I literally just ordered it because somebody with a bigger brain than mine was like, hey, this is a good one. So I was like, all right, cool. So we ordered it. Alright, so how do we unbox this guy? I'm usually not as calm, I guess, about unboxing stuff. I very much enjoy just ripping it open and tearing it apart, but for the sake of this video, try to keep some composure. Okay. Well, hopefully that's what I just got there wasn't super important. Thankfully we got it on the table there. Okay, so here's your motherboard. Pretty run of the mill. I'll unbox that further here shortly. Alright, so these are all the goodies that came with it. Not sure what this is. Not sure what that is. Not sure what that is. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna start building this, and I'm gonna give up, and I'm just gonna go to like somewhere, get all the parts disassembled. I'll be like, hey, yeah, go ahead and build this for me because, you know, I thought this would be good content. Me trying to like figure out how to build this stuff, but if I'm not actually building anything, I'm just sitting here talking about it. I could have gone live and done anything. All right. So here's your memory, right? There you go. Well, I don't know if you can really tell what these are from there, but that's what we went with. I know you can tell what this guy is. Went with this GeForce RTX. These things are massive. It's actually my first time unboxing one of these video cards. Gigabyte. Okay. Already I'm running out of space because again, you know, I've been anticipating that I was going to be doing this for, oh God, months. I mean, the PC has been sitting here unbuilt for so long. Like I would say at the beginning of the year I started getting all the parts and whatnot, but then, you know, I had a kid, so that kind of takes a little bit of precedence, but he's not here right now. So what that means is that in theory we should be able to, at the very least, unbox everything. And like I said, we might get some content out of this in the sense that like you guys can all make fun of me, you all. But otherwise, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. So, oh, I don't know. It looks like, is there somebody here? Hey, if you are, I'm streaming off my phone, so I don't know if like it's easy for me to like reach out or anything, but I'll pop in there and take a look into that. But for now, we're gonna keep all of this right over here on top of the dog's crate, obviously because, you know, additional storage space as needed. Okay, what else did we get here? So, okay, so here we got our power supply, and again, not that it means anything to you all because somebody literally built this out for me, but we went with Corsair. So. I'll box this back real quick. A lot more box for what I thought was in here. But I guess it's to include the air bubble. So, power supply. Boom, 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 boom. So, now with that part done, in theory, right, I should be able to start putting stuff together. So, who knows? I mean, maybe I'll start seeing if I can put stuff on, operating system, more memory. We're going to be doing a lot of gaming, so we're going to need all the space necessary. CPU tower cooler. I think this one came with one, but just an extra one for the sake of good airflow in there. This is the mic that we're going to be using, blue. Again, all of this stuff was recommendations from friends of mine that are a lot smarter in this realm than I am. Got a couple other fans here. That's some RGB. And last but not least, I guess, it's like the screens that we're going to be using. So we got these guys because we got a nice sale. Got two of these. So we'll unbox those later, obviously, but for now, let's see if we can even figure out how life works. So I'm gonna try and make some room here. Not advertising for free there, although I am advertising for my one buddy. This is his clothing brand, Rich. To get my bag, shout out. Maybe I'll get some more Cherie stuff in the mail later on. I guess I gotta get him to watch the stream first. Alright, so let's see. Who do we got? Checking options. Sorry, I'm like real close to y'all here. Okay. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can, with what we call a brain, figure out some of this stuff here. If nothing else, we'll unbox the a nice little 15-minute screen for opening everything up and not knowing what to do with it. Right, so I don't know what this is. This looks like two pens, and this looks like the bracket that goes back there. Okay, so at least we know what that is. What is this supposed to be? It's like little screws, I guess, so they mount in there somewhere. Alright, and then this is the motherboard, the mothership. It looks so fancy. All of these components in here that I know not what they do. Oh, I mean, hey, you know what? If we did this right, all of this stuff will be labeled and it'll be plug and play. But I'm inclined to believe that that's not going to be the case. Alright, so here's your motherboard. Pretty standard setup. I hope I didn't really mess it up by having my dirty mitts all over it. Okay, so this looks like a bunch of stuff that I don't understand. Alright, so this is where your memory goes. I know that much. Okay. Oh. Might make sense why I couldn't understand anything because I had it upside down. So, let's see. Core boost, memory boost. I probably should have gotten more familiar with this motherboard before I got into J-Audio, JRGB, system fan, Pro B760 Wi-Fi DDR. So I guess at least the memory can go there. So hey, listen, at least I know how to put the memory on. So I think, anyways. I don't know. I said send help in the title of the stream for a reason, so feel free to chime in and tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I'm sure it's a lot of it. Do not mix memory kits. Important information. Free sticker. I feel like my hands are too sloppy. Like I'm already panicked about, oh, how do I take these out of here? Okay, well, I guess I wasn't as hard as we made it seem. Okay, that's number 2. Great. So, I know you should probably have like a closer look to here, but like again, I don't want the embarrassment of you looking at me up close because I don't know what I'm doing here. Assuming I even am putting this on here the right way. I guess, yeah, there you go. So this will match with the gap in here. So in theory, this goes right here. We just lift the flaps back, right? Okay, it's just a one flap. The other one stays stagnant. And then, I mean, again, this looks like it fits here, right? So we're gonna try a lot. So I'm pretty sure that it required just a firm push Maybe it requires 2 hands. I mean, in my mind, this looks like it should fit here. At least like the angle that I had it in, but you know, for all we know, I'm not even in the right place, right? This looks like the only place where the memory fits, and it's also got 4 slots. So since this is expandable, in my mind, this is where it goes. Now, does this move back? I guess maybe not. Okay, there we go. So click, that clicks in. All right, boom. I might be giving myself a little bit more encouragement than necessary here, because literally we plugged 2 things in, and like it's not like that even means, oh hey, it's gonna turn on and oh it's gonna work well. But you know what? We're gonna take this as a win here. So we know that the memory goes here. I'm gonna put that boy in here, and hopefully. And should be just a little push. Assuming we did it right. Maybe we did it, so pull it back out. Just make sure that we're not damaging anything here. Okay, so that side maybe goes in first. No, I don't know. We got the first one, so in theory we'll get the second one eventually. Everything's in theory. I have a YouTube video up right now actually about like how to build a computer which I'm actually not looking at, which I probably should be because it's actually on the motherboard right now, but whatever. I think this is part of the fun though, figuring out yourself, right? And like, okay, boom. So that clicked in. Okay. So now, well, you know what? That might have not been in at first, but now it looks like it is. Now it looks like it is. So, I don't know what any of this is. What is this? Quick installation guide? For what? MSI motherboard. Okay. Oh, there's a QR code you can scan. Ah, they come with instructions where they tell you what the hell everything is for. Alright, bye Liam. I don't know where you're going. Oh, so you know what? Looking at these instructions explains things a little better. All right, this. Oh my god, okay, there's more of this. Quick installation guide. Should I plug the CPU in first? Alright, whatever. Where did we put our CPU? Here it is. Well, not our CPU, but our processor rather. Although I guess that is our CPU. Apparently there's a little like corner on this thing that you're supposed to find. Okay, there it is. So that's supposed to be the top. And then there's supposed to be like a little line that lines up with this as well. That goes in here. This thing came with any screws or anything, so... Oh god. No, hopefully we did that right. Yeah, okay, that was just a plastic strip. And then... So these components here... Where is the little arrow? Okay, so here's a little arrow, right? So then in theory, this goes right here. Okay, so then this, I think this little flap comes up maybe. I'm very hesitant to like unplug or like remove any screws from like this bracket here. Okay, so now here we go. So there's like a little hook here, maybe. Am I doing this right? Okay, well, that was scary, but it worked. Okay, so what that means to me, the arrow was facing down this way, right? We're gonna reconfirm that, yes. This guy goes right in here. It's like, you obviously have to fit in here, right? So just make sure that you are. I mean, I guess in theory it looks like you are. I don't actually know if you are though. Yeah, I mean it makes sense that all of these components go down here. So, okay. Okay, so that's installed. So now then we relatch this guy here, right? I mean, I don't know, man. In theory, I'm done with that. Whether or not it's true will be anybody's guess. I mean, I'm sure we'll find out once we actually turn this bad boy on and whatnot. But for the time being, it looks like we're good. So how is this thing on here? Okay, so this guy like latch in here, and then this guy. All right, hold on a second. Install the processor before removing cover. How do you even do that? Oh boy. Was I not supposed to do that? Oh boy. Well, hopefully I didn't mess anything up here. All right, I mean, this clearly came off of here, so it can only go back on, right? All right, well, now we're panicking because I have no idea where we... Was this like this? Or was this the opposite way? It might have been on this way. Wait, no, because the little flash things right. Okay, so these goes here. Okay, I think we just have to like man up and do this. Bro, I have never been more nervous about this though. Because, you know, this could make or break the entire setup here. I don't even know if this has to go back, but I am inclined to believe that it does. I just wish we had paid better attention. I mean, this... No, let's see. Okay, that makes me incredibly nervous that it comes up with fucking quick. No, that doesn't make sense. Alright, let's get back on here. So this guy... Oh, already did that wrong. Alright, what do we got going on here? I genuinely don't know how to put this little flap thing back on. Oh, okay. Just like that. But why does it come off? I mean, do both things have to happen here? I'm a little confused. Like, does the cover not stay on? No way, right? Bro, I feel like I'm gonna break this and it's like making me panic already. I'm about to rewatch this thing over here, see if this guy already put this thing on there. Oh, save and replace cover if processor is removed. So we've been wasting time on this. It doesn't go back on. So we're just gonna keep this number safe for now. All right, so that's 2. Now what is this supposed to be? This is an SSD drive, so I'm not sure where exactly this plugs into here. I wonder if it plugs into the same area. I guess maybe. Look at the length of it. Nah, that doesn't make any sense that it would plug in there. But let's see if there's a place in here where it's... Hold up. So maybe we're not doing this right. Because I mean, this thing is saying that you have to unscrew something to put the CPU thing in, but I don't even have the thing that they're asking for. Well, I guess when we go to turn this bad boy on, that's when we'll know whether or not this actually worked. Okay. Well, the CPU fan goes over that, so we're gonna work on that eventually. But no, where did we put that? There it is. Oh gosh, I probably should stop touching all these little components in here. Let's see. All right, well, I don't immediately see somewhere where I can plug this in. I'm over here reading this, pretending as if I know what I'm looking at. System fan 1, audio 1, PCI 2, RGB, system fan 2. All right, well, I have no idea. USB, pump fan, CPU fan, CPU power. All right, well, maybe we'll figure it out eventually. Maybe. Everything else, you know what? It's funny that everything else looked pretty straightforward up until this point, whereas like this doesn't. Especially because I feel like I'm kind of going out of order here. What's this guy doing? I guess I can probably skip past that part. Whatever. Okay, so let's maybe put this back in here so we don't lose it as we possibly know we could. Put this out of the way, get this out of the way. There's something else in here, right? No. Trash. Alright. It's funny that I could scan all of this stuff right now and in theory get like a QR code where I could follow all of these instructions, but me being the mentally stable guy that I am using my phone in order to stream this content for you all here. So please peel off label before you use it. Okay, I will, thanks. As soon as I can figure out where exactly this guy goes, because this is an absolute unit. I mean, I don't even think, does this guy fit? Does stuff have to come out? Or maybe this goes somewhere else. I don't know. This thing looks kind of massive. Is there some sort of bracket that I'm supposed to put on here that I could adjust this thing, or I just don't know. All right, well, what's in here? Are these just like the screws? Yeah. Screws and brackets in these? Okay, so does this bracket go up here? Not even remotely certain. I mean, in my mind, this goes like this, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. Are there additional brackets, or is this the only one? Boy, I really should know what the hell all of this stuff is before I try messing with it, because I don't. Alright, well, let's keep it moving. I don't even know that there is anything else that I can plug in here. I guess I can plug in the memory, but I mean, I feel like that guy probably goes into the tower after the motherboard is installed. The video card is what I meant. Right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Having a hard time here. I mean, it gives me an idea. But in theory, these all look great, and like they would make a whole lot of sense. But, you know, maybe I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, ideally, I was hoping that I could be able to figure this out, but I don't know that I can. Maybe I should watch a couple more YouTube videos. I mean, listen, I'm proud of myself for putting 2 things in here, because I didn't know that I would figure that out. Alright, so let's... So the graphics card... So yeah, that plugs in there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what we got going on here. The power supply looks simple enough, at least, ish. That goes right under there. What are these things? Yeah, I don't know. I was super hopeful. Maybe I should look at this thing first and then come back. All right, we're gonna do this in a couple of parts. At least we got through the unboxing. All right, so hopefully nobody has to, like, from my house, eat at this table, because... All right, awesome. I'll be back. How do we stop this?